system, same political views, same outlook. There's no authenticity, there's no daring. There's no individuality. Look at modern conceptual art. The postmodernist war on absolute truth has spawned the demented belief that anything whatsoever can be considered art. Why is modern art that requires skill or displays awe-inspiring beauty ignored in favour of tawdry trash? Literally trash. Have you ever visited Tate Modern in London? It's a giant building full of scrap metal, concrete blocks, urinals, and this. Whatever it is, they call it an art gallery. It more closely resembles a landfill site. What does this look like to you? Dog food and a turd? No, it's conceptual art. The postmodernists decree that literally everything has to be part of a social justice movement has also inspired feminists to offer up their bodily functions as art. A giant ass was nominated for the Turner Prize. I mean, forget full retard. We've gone full idiocracy.
The years passed, and mankind became stupider at a frightening rate. And the #1 movie in the country was called Ass. And that's all it was. For 90 minutes. It won 8 Oscars that year.
So we're told to genuflect over the deeper meaning of a 6-foot butt crack, while actual works of art are being renamed because the original title might be offensive. Look at modern theatre. We went from Shakespeare and Oscar Wilde to this. They're making everything that's supposed to be exquisite hideous and repugnant. What's supposed to inspire us now dehumanizes us. When ugliness is venerated as beauty, we know we're in the depraved late stages of a civilization. Popular culture is so invasively vulgar that it's often cited as one of the factors in the radicalization of Islamic terrorists. Jihadists in the West often immerse themselves in this culture and then become suicide bombers as the only form of repentance. That's how bad it is. That's right, Jersey Shore and Miley Cyrus are actually seen by terrorists as legitimate reasons to attack the West. And who could argue with them? But seriously, when we defend Western civilization, we're not talking about popular culture. We're talking about the Sistine Chapel, not Piss Christ. We're talking about Beethoven, not Bieber. But we've become bored of what we've inherited. The true meaning behind the rich tapestry of our cultural heritage has been forgotten. Popular culture as it exists today actually represents a direct threat to Western civilization, since it provides our enemies with a justifiable reason to destroy us.
A civilization is starting to unravel, okay? And that you can find it again and again and again through history. It's a culture that no longer believes in itself, okay? And then what you invariably get are people who are convinced of the power of heroic masculinity, okay? On the edges, whether they're the Vandals and the Huns, okay, or whether they're the barbarians of ISIS, okay? You see them, starting to mass on the outsides of the culture, and that's what we have right now.
If we allow this to represent what we stand for, whatever moral superiority our ancestors earned will be eviscerated within a generation. That's why we need to constantly savage this notion that popular culture represents Western civilization. It doesn't. The weaponization of popular